safer way, to navigate through the crypto space. I'll show you how to do that basically. So, like I said, the portfolio is a document, or should I say, anything that shows you, that gives you a track of all your assets. Basically, anything you buy becomes an asset in your hands. Basically, any coin you buy, any NFT you buy becomes an asset. So a portfolio is what's like, something that shows you, it tracks, gives you track of what you can. So we're going to talk about managing our managing risk, yeah, and managing your portfolio. These two go side by side basically. So I've seen many newbies here, you know come into this space, and after 2 months, 3 months, they go off. It happened to me personally. I mean, I started crypto like few years ago, from this, jumping from one project to another. I didn't even know anything about risk basically in this space. So I was just jumping from one project. So if you do not know how to manage your risk, you wouldn't last long in this space. That's facts. If you do not know how to manage your risk, you won't last long. No matter how large your capital is, no matter how large, it's just a matter of time to lose everything. So someone who manages his risk with $100 capital, and someone who does not know how to manage risk with $10,000 capital, the person with $100 will last long basically than the person who comes in the $10,000. So risk is everything in this space. Okay, so this in the course of this discussion, yeah, I'm going to guys, show you how to manage your risk also. Okay, so disclaimer: any information provided in the course of this video or meeting is only for educational purposes. It's not a financial advice on past performances do not guarantee our future results. I might be showing you some coins here, basically not showing those coins to you. I'm not telling you to go buy them. And if I'm showing you profits, does not mean it will give you profit when you buy it too also. And okay, the last one, we all know that always do your research. You know, yeah, in the first place, as a crypto enthusiast, you always do your research. Even if I'm telling you to buy a token, I'm telling you, oh, it makes sense. I expect you to also go do your research. And we've covered how to do research effectively. And if you're coming in for the first time, I dropped some YouTube links. So, yeah, I recorded our last session in the meeting, our last meeting, so you can go to YouTube and watch those videos. I posted it on the YouTube channel, okay, which I created specifically for this community. That's where we'll be dropping recorded um our recorded sessions basically. I thought of making it private, but I don't know yet. I'm going to, consider that just to, like, for the community alone. So I don't know yet, but I'll still think about that. So that's just it. So I want you guys to write this down. Risk management. We don't manage risks so we don't manage risks so we can have no risk. We manage risks so we know which risks are worth taking, which ones will get us to our goals, which ones have enough of a payout to even take them, by Allah Valente. So I want you guys to write this down, or if you're using a phone or something, just take a screenshot of this. I want this to be always be your principle. This has always been my my watchword when assessing risk. We are not managing our risk to eliminate the whole risk, because life itself is a risk. Not taking risk is a risk. So everything we do is risky. So we manage our risk to know which ones are worth taking, which ones are worth our time and efforts, our money basically. And in this space, we take risks that we know that, oh, this is what our efforts, is what our money basically, because you're spending money in this space. You're not just coming here to spend time, you're spending money also. So we need to I want you to guys to write this down or take note of this statement by Allah Valente, because it's going to help you in the long run. So please take note of that. Excuse me. So now, in the crypto space, when you're about jumping on a project, how to quickly do a risk assessment. Okay, let's say you come across a project, yeah, and then you're like, okay, you've done your research, you've done all the research you can do, you've checked the tokenomics, you've checked the developers, you've read the white paper, it all makes sense, it all checks out, and but then you are still worried that, oh, anything could happen because of course the crypto space is really volatile. Okay, anything could happen. So how do you? So the question is, what do I want to achieve? These are the questions you should ask. What do you want to achieve? What is your goal? You need to set a goal because there is this word I usually tell people that if you don't know where you are going, any road will take you there. Let me put it in context. Say for instance, I'm putting in $1,000 in a project. I don't know if I don't know what I want to gain from that project. Let's say I just want to get 10% of profits from that investment. But if I don't set that goal before jumping on the project, yeah, I wouldn't have a this thing. So let's say for instance I put in $1,000 on the coin, I bought it, and I'm just expecting it to boom, like to just go up, to pump in price. I don't have any set goal, I don't have any achieve goal I want to achieve or any profit I want to achieve. I'm just expecting it to pump, yeah. So let's say it pumps to 10% of my capital. So let's say it pumps to my $1,000 becomes $1,100. Mean I have $100 in profit. Because I have not set a goal, I wouldn't withdraw it. My profit, I wouldn't take my profits because I do not have a set goal. I just hoping to pump, and it has pumped, but I don't have a set goal. So I just keep on building castles in the air, thinking, oh, it will go up more, it will go up more, it will go up more, and then at the end of the day, it dumps, and it dumps to about 700, meaning you lose $300 from your capital because of I simply did not set my goal, what I wanted to achieve from this project. So you need to ask yourself this question that, oh, this project I'm going into, okay, what do I want to achieve from this project? How much profit do I want to take from this? The moment I go into an investment and then I get 10% profit, I'm good. You want to pull out here, sure, I can take profits. These are the things you need to set goals for yourself when jumping on project. You don't just jump into project and hope it will pump. Fine, what if it pumps and then you don't have a set goal, and then you begin to take rash decisions on your capital, and essentially, like I said in the beginning of this meeting, you will lose a lot of money, and you won't spend so much time here in the crypto space because at the end of the day you lose your capital. So the second question you should be asking yourself is, how much is my capital? So I've seen a lot of people, even I myself, I do not, what I mean, how much is your capital? Always take note of how much you are taking into a project. Always take note every single time. If as small as $5, always take note of how much your capital is, how much you are taking into an investment. Always take note of it, so you have an idea of how much you are getting from profits, how much you are getting from losses. It's just giving you a picture. When you don't have a picture of what you are of the project you are in, anything you see could just be, oh, fine. You get that kind of stuff. So you need to know how much your capital is, basically. Sorry, excuse me.
Who is that? I'm coming. I want you on it. Don't worry. Just go. You are disturbing me now. Ah, I've told you to go. I'm coming. I will do it myself. Okay.
Okay,
Sorry
sorry
guys. Sorry
guys,
for
sorry
the
for the interruption.
So like
So
I
like
was
I
saying,
was
you
saying,
need
you
to
need
know
to
how
know
much
how
your
much your
capital is.
capital
You don't
is. You don't
just come
just
in
come
and,
in
oh,
and, oh,
I like
I
this
like this
project,
project,
and you
and you
start
start
dumping in
dumping in
money. You
money.
need
You
to
need
take
to
note
take
of
note of
how
all how
much you're
much you're
putting in the
putting in the
project,
project,
because at the
because
end
at
of
the
the
end of the
day,
day,
when
when
you
you
need
need
to
to
take
take
profit, you need
profits,
to
you need to
calculate, oh,
calculate,
how
oh, how
much
much
profit am I
profit am I
taking?
taking?
Did I
Did
make
I
ten
make ten
percent of my
percent of my
capital?
capital? Did
Did I
did I
make
make
twenty
twenty
percent of my
percent of my
capital? You need
capital?
to
You
know
need
how
to know
much
how
your
much your
capital and
capital,
take
and
note
take
of
note of
this.
this.
Okay,
Okay,
and
and
then
then
third
third
thing
thing
is,
is,
how
how
much can
much
I
can
lose
I
from
lose
this
from this
capital? You
capital?
need
You
to
need to
also
also
set
set
that. Like I
that.
said,
Like I
it's all
said, it's
about
all about
setting
setting
goals
goals
for
for
yourself, setting
yourself,
goals for
setting
your
goals for your
capital, for
capital, for your
investment.
investment.
No one
No
just
one just
blindly
blindly
enters a
enters a
project.
project.
The top
The top
investors in the
investors in
world
the world
don't
don't
blindly go
blindly
into
go into
projects. They don't
projects.
go
They
into
don't go into
investment
investment
without a
without a
set goal.
set goal.
They don't
They
go.
don't
They
go. They
also
also
make
make
provisions for how
provisions for how
much they
much
can
they can
lose. They
lose.
can,
They
oh,
can, oh,
there's always
there's
the
always the
best case
best case
scenario. There's
scenario,
always
there's
the
always the
worst case
worst case
scenario.
scenario. You've
Analyze the
analyzed
best
the
case
best case
scenario from
scenario
how
from
much
how
do I
much do
want
I
to
want to
achieve
achieve
from the
from the
project. You
project.
already
You
know
already know
that.
that.
So you
So
also
you
need
also
to
need
look
to
at,
look
oh,
at,
what's
oh,
the
what's
worst
the
case
worst
scenario?
case
How
scenario? How
much can
much
I
can I
lose?
lose?
Okay.
Okay,
So if I'm
so if I'm
going in
going
a
in a
project with
project
one
with one
thousand
thousand
dollars
dollars
and I'm
and
saying,
I'm saying,
oh,
oh,
how much
how
can I
much
lose
can I
from
lose
this
from this
money?
money?
I can
I
lose
can lose
hundred
hundred
dollars.
dollars.
So you are
So you
buying
are
a
buying a
coin
coin,
one thousand
one thousand
dollars, and
dollars,
the
and the
moment it
moment it
gets
gets
to
to
nine hundred
nine hundred
dollars,
dollars,
because you
because
have
you have
set a
set a
goal,
goal,
because you've
because
set
you
a
set
goal
a
that,
goal that,
oh,
oh, I can only lose $100 in this
if you
project.
go
You go
out
out
of the
of the
project, you
project, you
probably move
probably
into
move into
stable
stable
coins and
coins and
hold.
hold.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
this
helps you
helps you
to
to
maximize your
maximize your
profits
profits
and
and
sustain your
sustain your
wealth,
wealth,
basically to
basically to
sustain your
sustain your
capital.
capital.
Because the
Because the
moment you don't
moment you don't
have
have
a
a
set
set
should I call
should
it
I call
set
it set
figure for
figure
how
for how
much you
much
can
you
lose from
can
your
lose from your
capital,
capital,
basically your
basically your
money will
money will
continue
continue
going down
going
until
down
like,
until like,
oh,
oh,
your heart
your
can't
heart
take
can't
it
take it
anymore, and
anymore,
then
and then
boom,
boom,
you just
you
want to
just want
go
to
out
go
and
out
take a
and take a
loss
loss
because
because
there is no
there is no
goal, there
goal,
is
there
no
is no
purpose. You
purpose.
just
You
want
just
to
want to
be in a
be in a
project
project
from
from
with
with
vibes
vibes
and
and
prayer that
prayer that
hope
hope
that
that
false hope
false
that,
hope
oh,
that, oh,
this
this
project will
project
give
will
me
give me
10x and
10x and
5x. Even
5x.
with the
Even with the
10x, if you
10x, if
don't
you don't
have a
have a
set goal of
set goal
how
of how
much
much
you
you
won't
wouldn't
know when
know
to
when
take
to
your
take your
profits,
profits,
basically. And
basically. And
at the end
at
of
the
the
end of the
day,
day,
the
the
project might
project
dump
might
on
dump
you,
on
and
you,
then
and then
before you
before
know,
you know,
you lose a
you
lot
lose a
of
lot of
money. So
money.
that
So that
is
is
these are the
these are the
questions we need
questions
to
we need to
ask
ask
ourselves when
ourselves when
jumping on a
jumping on a
project
project
after
after
doing
doing
research.
research.
Don't
Don't
don't forget
don't
about
forget
the
about the
research part.
research part. After doing research,
After doing
after
your
doing your
research, this
research,
is the
this is the
next set
next
of
set of
decision
decision
making
making
process you need
process
to
you
go
need to
through.
go through.
Your
Your
risk
risk
assessment.
assessment.
How much
How
am I
much am I
achieving from
achieving
it?
from
Oh,
this?
this
Oh, this
project makes
project makes
sense.
sense.
Cool.
Cool.
How
How
much do I
much do
want
I
to
want to
achieve?
achieve?
Okay,
Okay,
this is how
this is
much
how
I want
much I
to
want to
achieve.
achieve.
How much
How
am I
much am I
putting
putting
in?
in?
Cool.
Cool.
Then
Then
how
how
much can
much
I
can I
lose so
lose
that
so
when
that
the
when the
project
project
kind of
kind of
dumps
dumps
and it's
and
done,
it's
maybe
done,
my
maybe probably my
one
one
thousand
thousand
dollars
dollars
moves down
moves down
to
to
a
a
nine
nine
hundred
hundred
dollars. Like,
dollars.
oh, I can
I can
only lose
only lose
hundred
hundred
dollars.
dollars. I can't stay
I
long.
can't
I
stay
can't stay
much
much
longer in this
longer in this
project. You
project.
move
You
out.
move
Don't
out.
feel
Don't
bad.
feel bad.
Maybe
Maybe
probably when you
probably when
get
you
out
get
and
out,
then
and then
when you get
when you
out it
get out
goes
it
up.
goes up.
No, don't
No,
feel
don't
bad.
feel bad.
Okay,
Okay,
it
it
is kind
is
of a
kind of a
mindset
mindset
because
because
there are
there are
days
days
where
where you know
if you have
if
this
you have
kind
this
of
kind of
mindset
mindset
instilled in
instilled in
you,
you,
you
you
already
already
you stay
you stay
longer.
longer.
So it's not
So it's not
about
about
luck
luck
again. It's
again. It's
about a
about a
mindset,
way of
that,
life
oh,
that, oh,
once I lose
once I
this
lose this
amount of
amount
money,
of
I'm
money, I'm
getting out
getting
of this
out of this
project.
project.
When that
When that
culture is
culture is
within you
within
to,
you,
you stay
you stay
longer
longer
because there's some
because there's some
projects that the
projects at the
moment
moment
goes down
goes
and you
down
want
and
to
you want
like,
to
oh,
like, oh, let me just
hold for
hold
a
for a
bit,
bit,
let me
let me
just
just
maybe
maybe it will
bounce
bounce
back, and
back
then it
and then it
continues
continues
going down.
going down.
So
So
assuming you
assuming
have
you
this
have this
lifestyle,
lifestyle,
this
this
mindset
mindset
instilled in
instilled
you,
in you,
you would have
you would have
gotten out.
gotten
But
out. But
because
because
you
you
feel, oh,
feel, oh, let me just be patient. Let me be patient.
It
This
might
it might
bounce up.
bounce up.
It goes
It
down
goes
to
down
eight
to eight
hundred
hundred
dollars. Oh,
dollars.
it
Oh,
might
it
still
might still
bounce up.
bounce up.
It still
It
goes
still
down to
goes down to
seven
seven
hundred
hundred
dollars, and you
dollars, and
still
you still
keep on
keep on
hoping till
hoping
you
till
lose
you lose
half of your
half of your
capital,
capital,
which is
which
not
is not
really
really
a good
a
thing.
good
It does
thing. It
not
does
help
not
you
help you
sustain
sustain
your
your
wealth
wealth
or
or
your
your
capital in
capital
this
in this
space.
space.
So
So
these
these
guys,
guys,
these are the
these are the
things
things
I need to
I need
share
to
with
share
you.
with you.
This is
This is
how
how
I
I
do
did
it.
basically.
This
This
is
is
me just
me just
sharing
sharing
my
my
process,
process, how I
thought
my thought
process in this
process in
space,
this
and
space,
how
and
I've
how I've
lasted,
lasted,
this
this long
basically
basically
in
in
this
this
space.
space.
And
And
this is
this
how
is
I've
how
seen
I've
people
seen
do
people
it.
do
I
it.
have
I have
checked,
checked,
people who are
people who are
successful.
successful, and this is how they do
This
it.
is the
This is the
questions.
questions.
These
These
are
are
the
the
questions they
questions they
ask
ask
themselves.
themselves.
Okay.
Okay.
Now let's
Now
move
let's
on
move on
to
to
we already
we
know how
already
to
know how to
manage
manage
risk
risk
now.
now.
Now let's
Now
move
let's
on
move
to
on to
managing our
managing our
portfolios.
portfolios.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
if
if
you
you
been
you have been
following me up
following
to
me up
this
to this
point, I need
point,
to
I need
type
to
a
type
two
a
in the
two in the
chat so I
chat so I
can know
can know
uh,
um
everyone is with
everyone is
me.
with me.
So
So
up to
up
this
to this
point, you
point, you
understand
understand
clearly what
clearly
I've been
what I've been
saying.
saying.
So please
So
type a
please
two
type
in
a
the
two in
chat.
the chat.
Very
Oh,
cool.
very cool.
All
All
right.
right.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
all
all
right.
right.
Very good.
Very
So
good.
that
So
everyone is
everyone is
following.
following.
Cool.
Cool.
Everyone is
Everyone
following.
is following.
Cool.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Very good.
Very good.
So
So
now
now
on your
on your
screen
screen
you
you
see
see
two
two
parts. You
parts. You
see
see
a
a
part with
part with
just three
just three
coins, and
coins,
then
and then
in the
in
other
the other
part you
part you
see
see
a
a
part with
part
six
with six
coins. Okay.
coins. Okay.
So
So
basically,
basically
let's
let's
use
use
someone as
someone as someone as an
Let's say
example. Let's
John
say John
and
and
push
push
for other
other
name
name
Peter.
Peter.
Let's
Let's
say
say
John
John
and
and
Peter.
Peter.
So
So
John
John on the
left
left
on your
on
screen
your screen
and
and
Peter on the
Peter on
right
the
on your
right on
screen.
your
They
screen.
both
They
have
both have
capital
capital
of a
of a
thousand
thousand
dollars. So
dollars.
John
So
has his
John
own
has his own
capital of one
capital of
thousand
one thousand
dollars,
dollars,
and
and
Peter
then
has a
Peter has a
capital of one
capital of
thousand
one
dollars.
thousand
Okay,
dollars. Okay.
so I'm going to
So I'm going to
explain
explain
in
in
context
context what how
what's
what's
managing your
managing your
portfolio does
portfolio
to you,
does to you,
basically.
basically.
So John
So John
invests his one
invests his
thousand
one thousand
dollars
dollars
in large
in large
caps,
caps, mint caps.
That's the way he
That's the way he
diversified his
diversified his
portfolio
portfolio
into large
into large
caps, mid
caps,
caps,
mid
and low
caps, and
caps.
low caps.
So for the
So for the
newbies on
newbies
here,
on
what
here,
large
what
cap
large cap
means,
means, I will show you brief. I will show you
subsequently, but
subsequently, but
just hold
just
that
hold
thought.
that thought.
Large cap,
Large
mid
cap,
cap,
mid
low
cap,
cap.
low
That's what
cap.
John
That's what
did.
John
And
did.
John
And
did
John
okay.
did
Large
okay.
cap,
Large cap,
let's
let's
say
say
Ethereum
Ethereum
or
or
BTC,
BTC,
he
he
did
did
50%
50%
to
to
60%
60%
of
of
his
his
capital.
capital.
So that's
So
like
that's
he
like he
invested five
invested
hundred
five hundred
dollars
dollars
out of his
out
one
of his
thousand
one thousand
dollars into
dollars into
BTC.
BTC.
Then in mid
Then in
cap
mid cap
coins, he
coins,
took
he
like
took
thirty
like
percent
30%
or
or
40%
40% basically
into mid
into
cap
mid cap
coins, like
coins, like
coins with
coins with
relatively
relatively
good
good
market cap,
market cap,
high
high
market cap,
market
close
cap,
to
close
those
to
of
those of
Ethereum and
Ethereum and
BTC.
BTC.
Then
Then
he
he
just
just
takes
takes
like
like
10% or
10%
less
or
than
less than
10%
10%
of his
of his
remaining
remaining
of his
of his
remaining
remaining
money,
of his
of his
remaining
remaining
capital, let's
capital,
say
let's say
$100
$100
or
or
$200,
$200,
and
and
invest
invest
in
in
other
other
altcoins
altcoins
of
or
shit
shitcoins.
coins.
Okay, now
Okay, now
note that
note
I
that I
asterisk
asterisk
the
the
shitcoin.
shit coin.
Personally, I
Personally, I
wouldn't
wouldn't
personally I wouldn't recommend
recommend
or
or
advise
advise
that you
that you
invest in
invest in
shitcoin. But
shitcoin.
if
But
you're
if
really
you're really
sure about
sure
the
about a
shitcoin that,
shitcoin that, oh,
you just want
you
to
just
stay
want to
short
stay short
in the
in the
project, there are some
project, there's some
shitcoins that,
shitcoins that
once they
launch,
go
they
like
go like
100x
100x,
200x, and
200x, and
if you
if
really
you
know
really
how
know
to.
how
But the
to, but the
problem I
problem
have
I
with
have with
shitcoins is
shitcoins
that
is
some
that
of
some
them, the
of them, the
moment you
moment you
get into
get
those
into those
projects,
projects,
there is no
there is
way
no
out.
way out.
So that
So
is
that
why
is
I
why
do
I
not
do not
advise,
advise,
you know,
you know,
spending
spending
putting your
putting your
money
money
into
into shit
shitcoins
coins
basically. So
basically. So
you look for
you look for
low
low
cap
cap
coins,
coins,
altcoins that,
altcoins that
upcoming
upcoming
projects.
projects
Basically, these
basically.
are
These are low cap coins,
upcoming
upcoming
projects.
projects
Put in
put
less
in
time.
like
So
that.
this
So
is
this is
what
what
John did.
John did.
John did
John
that
did
his
that his
portfolio.
portfolio.
And there
And
is
there is
Peter,
Peter,
who also
who
had
also
one
had
thousand
1,000
capital,
capital,
one thousand
$1,000
dollar capital.
capital.
And then
And then, instead of him,
diversifying
diversifying his portfolio,
looking
looking
for
for,
low
low
risk
risk
investments
investments
to high
to
risk
high risk
investment,
investment,
all he
all
did
he did
was
was
load his
load his
wallet
wallet
with, or his
or his
portfolio with
portfolio with shit
shitcoins.
coins.
So
So
please,
please,
Donha
Donha
Token, Baby
token, Baby
Shiba
Shiba
Inu,
Inu,
and
and
the
the
Live Real
Live
token I
token,
know
I
there is
know there is
Wakanda Inu. I
Wakanda Inu. I
purposely put
purposely
it there
put it
because
there
I
because
have
I have
issues with
issues with
Wakanda
Wakanda
Inu.
Inu.
I never
I
really
never really
liked it.
liked it.
But
But
the
the
first two,
first
I
two, I
just came
just
up with
came
the
up with
name,
the name,
because
because
if you
if
check
you check
CoinGecko,
CoinGecko, you come up,
you
you
see
see
funny
funny
names.
names.
So
So
I'm not going
I'm
to
not good
surprise if
surprised
I
if
find
I
this
find
kind
this
of
kind
things
of
there.
things
So
there. So
basically,
basically,
that's
that's
what
what
Peter did.
Peter did.
Peter
Peter
spent his
spent
one
his
thousand
one thousand
dollars on
dollars on shit
shitcoins,
coins,
or
or
project that he
project that he
feels
feels
with
with
10x,
100
100x.
x.
So now
So now I
want
want
you
you
guys to
guys
answer
to
me
answer me
honestly.
honestly.
Whose
Whose
portfolio do you
portfolio do you
think
think
is going to
is going to
sustain
sustain
for a
for
long
a long
time?
time?
I want you
I
to
want you
answer
to
me in the
answer me in the
chat.
chat.
Honestly,
Honestly,
whose
whose
portfolio do you
portfolio do you
think
think
would
would
sustain over a
sustain
long
over a long
period of
period
time?
of time?
Exactly.
Exactly.
So
So
John,
John,
exactly,
exactly,
because
because
this is what
this is
I'm
what
talking
I'm
about.
talking about.
Fine.
Fine.
Peter's
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 wallet
wallet
might go
might go
100x
100x
when
when
these
this
coins,
coins, because these coins
someone said
someone said
Peter.
Peter.
Fine, you have
Fine,
a
you have a
point.
point.
You have an
You have an
argument,
argument.
but
But
to be
to be
truth be
truth be
told,
told,
John's
John's
wealth will be
wealth will
more
be more
sustained over a
sustained
long
over a
period
long
of
period
time.
of
John
time. John will
will stay
stay
longer
longer
in the
in
crypto
the crypto
space
space
longer than
longer than
Peter,
Peter,
because
because
let me tell
let
you
me
how
tell you
these
how
things
these
work.
things work.
Bitcoin
Bitcoin
basically
basically
is at the
at the
forefront of
forefront of
market
market
capitalization,
capitalization,
meaning
meaning
that
that
any
any
funds
funds
coming in
coming in
from
from
into the
into the
crypto
crypto
world, yeah,
worlds,
other
other
funds can
funds
come
can come
directly through
directly
the
through
mid
the
cap,
mid
low
cap,
cap,
low cap,
but
but
more
more
movement of
movement of
money is
money is
mostly coming
mostly
from
coming from
BTC.
BTC.
So the
So the
moment you
moment you
see
see
BTC
BTC
pumping up,
pumping up,
then you are
then you are
sure that
sure that,
the
oh, the
next few
next few
hours,
hours,
the next
the
few
next few
days,
days,
the next
the
few
next few
weeks,
weeks,
other
other
coins
coins
following
following
would
would
follow.
follow.
So
So
I'm
I'm
going
going
to
to
kind
kind
of
of
like
like
show
show
us
us
this. I'm
this.
going to
I'm going
show
to
us
show us
this
this
in
in
CoinGecko. So
CoinGecko.
please,
So
I
please,
want
I
you to
want you
like
to
take
like
a
take a
picture of
picture
this,
of
and
this,
I
and
want
I
you to
want you to
see it,
see it,
or basically
basically
come
still
back
come
to
back
it.
to it.
So
So
let's
let's
quickly let me
quickly
show you something
let me
on
show you something
CoinGecko
on CoinGecko
quickly
quickly.
show you
Let me
something on
quickly show you
CoinGecko.
something on
All right.
CoinGecko. All right.
Can you guys see my screen?
Can you guys see my screen?
I think the screen I'm
The
showing
screen
now
I'm
on
showing
CoinGecko.
now on CoinGecko.
Can you guys see
Can you
it?
guys see it?
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Everyone is
Sure.
cool.
Everyone is cool.
All right.
All right.
So
So
for the
for the
newbies here, for
newbies
those who
here,
are
for
new
those who are
into
new into
they are new
new
to
to
crypto,
crypto, yeah.
so
So
what we call
what we
large
call
cap
large
coins
cap coins,
coins that have
coins
a
that
lot of
have a lot
market
of market
capitalization. I
capitalization.
believe
I
we
believe
followed
we followed
we've checked out the
we've
last
checked out the
recording
last
of the video
recording
of
of the
the
video
last
of
meeting
the
we
last
had,
meeting
and
we
I talked
had,
about
and I
market
talked about market
capitalization, what it means,
capitalization, what it means, and
the
the
significance of market
significance
cap,
of market cap,
when in your
when in your
tokenomics, when doing
tokenomics, when
research.
doing
So
research.
market
So market
capitalization is basically
capitalization,
the
basically
in the
the
simplest
in
form
the
I can
simplest
put
form
it
I can put it
is the
the
old
is the
money
old money
invested into
invested
Bitcoin
into
right now.
Bitcoin right now.
That's just the
That's
simplest
just
way
the
I can put
simplest way I
it.
can put
You
it.
know.
You
So
know.
right
So
now,
right
it
now,
says
it
that
says that
there is
BTC, there is
711
711
billion
billion
dollars in
dollars in
Bitcoin right now,
Bitcoin
and
right
people
now.
like
People like
investments,
investments,
probably through
probably through
coins or
coins,
investment hedge
investment
funds,
hedge funds,
anything.
anything BTC.
We have
We have
711
711
billion
billion
dollars in it.
dollars in
Okay,
it. Okay,
so this is a
so
large
this is a
cap
large
coin,
cap coin, honest to be
because it's
honest, because
taking
it's
almost
taking
like
almost like
uh
uh
total.
total.
Let me see
Let
if
me
I
see
can
if I
check.
can check.
Okay,
Okay, Total market cap for the crypto market is about 1.7 trillion, and BTC is taking 700 billion. So it's more like taking more than almost half. Is that half? Okay, let's say close to half of the market capitalization for the whole crypto space. So obviously it's a large cap coin. So Bitcoin is a large cap coin. Ethereum also is a large cap coin, basically. So let's keep the stable coins. This is a stable coin. Um, Tether is a stable coin. Binance coin, I would I wouldn't say it's a okay. So we just have, to me personally, we only have two large cap coins. I wouldn't put Binance or anything from the fourth position, fourth rank here, rank 4 here, down to, I won't put them as I cap coins. So from here to, anywhere you feel, for me personally, to the 20 to something, somewhere here, these are mid cap coins. Mid cap coins. So this is how I draw my own division, basically. High cap coins, just BTC and Ethereum. Then mid cap coins, anything from, from that point, from Ethereum to the 20th, should I say 20th position? Yeah, 20th position. So whatever is here, I count it here as mid cap coins. You can extend yours, but for me, safety reasons, I know, risk management also, I just stop here. Anything within mid cap coins. Then from here downwards, I look up coins, look up everything, look up. Because why I'm saying that is, yeah, $7 billion is a lot of money, but a billionaire can give, some billionaires can give this without blinking an eye. So for someone like Elon Musk can influence this project just by donating. Let's say he just said to pump in $10 billion into this project. I mean, that's bigger than their market cap. So to me, it's still a mid cap project. You get, so you have, if big money movers enter projects like mid cap, low cap to mid cap projects, there is going to be like an obvious move movement in the price action. So these are the things that we need to watch out for. So we are investing in low cap coins. It's not because it's fine if the white paper might have checked out, or the tokenomics might have checked out. You also need to consider the market cap, because if the market cap is lesser than someone's net worth, or something that someone can easily just put from his bank. I mean, if the person decides, I'm not saying the person will decide, but the person decides to jump on your project, it will take a huge reflection on the price action, and the person decides to dump the project, it's also going to take a huge reflection on. So these are the things. You don't want your money to be in kind of projects like this that anyone can really influence the so. But mid cap coins are relating. So what, like, I've dropped a tweet one day, I said high cap coins equals low risk. You need to jot this thing down. High cap coins, low risk. Mid cap coins, medium risk. Then low cap coins, high risk. Then shit coins, I'm not going to forget about shit coins, very, 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 in fact, red flag. Put red flag for shit coins, red flag. So low cap coins, high risk. Mid cap coins, medium risk. And high cap coins, low risk. Basically, what I'm saying is, if you're investing in Bitcoin and Ethereum, yes, there is risk attached to it, because of course it does not mean Ethereum will continue to pump, or Bitcoin will continue to pump. Yes, there is risk attached to everything, but when it comes to it, you want to also put your money in a low risk investment, meaning that, in the long run, you are sure your money will not, even though you are going to lose money, you won't lose half of your capital, or a huge part of your capital, basically. Okay, so then the mid cap coins, that, medium risk, and there is no too high risk, and there's not too low risk. So basically, these are the projects you yourself can monitor. And I would say medium risk, they'll be doing quite well. Terra, Avalanche, Polkadot, Solana, they've been doing quite well. Forget the huge market dip, they've been doing quite well. So if your money are in projects like this, of course there is risk involved, but at the end of the day, you still get some profit off it. And then talk to come down to the last list, where you have low cap coins still coming up. Doesn't mean you don't have to believe in this project. You can.
but
but
you
you
don't
don't
put,
put,
like I
like
said,
I
low
said,
high
high
risk.
risk.
So when you
So
see
when you
something
see
is high
something is
risk,
high
you don't
risk, you
put
don't put
more
more
of
of
your
your
capital
capital
in high
in
risk
high risk
projects, and
projects, and
you take
you
a
take
small
a small
percentage of your
percentage of your
capital in low
capital in
risk
low risk
projects.
projects.
You're doing
You're doing
yourself a
yourself a
huge
huge
disfavor,
disfavor,
or
or
a
a
bad thing
bad
to
thing to
yourself.
yourself.
That's
That's
detrimental to
detrimental
your
to your
staying
staying on the
in the crypto
crypto
space,
space.
basically,
Basically, you're
maintaining your
maintaining
wealth.
your wealth.
Because
Because
ask any
ask any
investor
investor
out there,
out there,
high
high
risk
risk
projects or
projects or
investments,
investments,
low
low
capital,
capital,
or money
or
that they
money that
can
they can
lose.
lose.
Basically,
Basically,
it's kind
it's
of
kind of
illogical.
illogical.
Something
Something
that
that
is
is
really
really
high
high
risk.
risk.
You
You
don't
want
want
to
to
put
put
all
all
your
your
money.
money.
You
You
want
want
to
to stake
stake
all
all
your
your
money
money
on that
on
kind of
that kind of
project.
project.
When you have
When you have
something that is
something
low
that is
risk,
low
and
risk,
then
and then
you can always
you can
put
always
money
put
there.
money there.
So like
So,
I
like I
said in
said
the
in
beginning
the
of this
beginning of this
video,
video,
this is
this
just
is just
basically
basically
for
for
educational
educational
purpose. It's not
purpose,
a
not a
financial
financial
advice,
advice,
basically. So
basically. So
anywhere you want
anywhere
to
you
put
want
your
to put
money,
your money,
fine. But
fine. But
this is how
this
I
is
do
how I
it.
do it.
Um,
Um,
low
low
ICAP
ICAP
coins.
coins.
Low risk.
Flourish.
So now let's
So
go
now let's
back
go back
to
to let's go back
to John
to
and
John and
Peter.
Peter.
So now
So
John
now John
has
has
put
put
John bought
John bought
BTC. Let's
BTC.
say he
Let's say
bought
he bought
some of his
some of
money,
his money,
50%
fifty
of his
percent of his
money
money,
BTC,
BTC,
and bought
and
some
bought
mid
some
cap
mid cap
coins
coins
also,
also,
and he
and he
also
also
bought some
bought
low
some lower
altcoins.
altcoins.
Now,
Now,
the
the
moment
moment
BTC takes
BTC
a
takes a
dip,
dip,
of
of
course it will
course it will
reflect
reflect
in
in
his
his
it will reflect
in his
in his portfolio.
portfolio.
So if
So if
BTC
BTC
drops
drops
by two
by two
percent,
percent,
basically,
basically,
if
if
BTC drops
BTC
by
drops
two
by two
percent
percent
in a
in a
day,
day,
that two
that two
percent drop
percent
in
drop in
BTC can
BTC can
send
send
an
an
altcoin,
altcoin, a low cap
altcoin,
altcoin,
almost fifty
almost fifty
percent
percent
down.
down.
So you
So
need to
you need
know
to
these
know these
things.
things.
Just two
Just two
percent
percent
hourly
hourly
drop, or
drop,
not
or
even
not even
24-hour
24-hour
drop.
drop.
If this
If this
hour
hour
shows two
shows two
percent,
percent,
it could
it could
send an
send an
altcoin,
altcoin,
innocent
innocent
altcoin that
altcoin that's
probably don't have
probably don't
anything
have
to do
anything
with
to do with
Bitcoin. It can
Bitcoin. It
send
can
it
send
down
it down
fifty
fifty
percent.
percent.
So
So
imagine
imagine
Peter,
Peter,
whose
whose
whole
whole
portfolio
portfolio
is
is
all about
all about
shitcoins, that would
shitcoins that would
probably
probably
do
do
50,
50, 70
70%
percent
drop
drop
in
in
price,
price,
just
just
because
because
BTC
BTC
decides to
decides
move
to
maybe
move
like
maybe like
1.5% down.
1.5% down.
He has
He has
lost
lost
like
like
90% of his
90% of his
capital,
capital,
all his
all his
capital,
capital,
basically,
basically,
because
because
he does
he
not have
does not
any
have any
safe
safe
investment
investment
anywhere.
anywhere. All his projects,
All his
all his
investment
investment
locked
locked
into
into
shit
shit
coins,
coins,
basically,
basically,
or
or
altcoins with
altcoins
low
with
cap.
low cap.
So you need
So
to
you need to
give
give
yourself some
yourself
kind
some
of
kind of
security, some
security,
kind
some
of
kind of
edge.
edge.
All right.
All right.
So
So
basically,
basically,
when he has
when he
shared
has
his
shared
money
his money
now,
now,
five
five
hundred
hundred
dollars
dollars
into
into
this, let's say
this,
three
let's say
hundred
three
dollars
hundred dollars
into
into
different
different
mid cap
mid cap
coins, and
coins,
let's say
and
like
let's say
less
like
than
less
hundred
than
dollars or
$100
hundred
or
dollars
$100
in shit
in
coins.
shit coins.
So
So
the
the
drop
drop
won't be
won't be
felt that
felt
much
that
in
much in
all his
all
money.
his
At
money. At
least most
least
of his
most of
money
his
is
money is
still
still
up here in
up here in
Bitcoin, and in the
Bitcoin. And in
long
the
run,
long run,
his money is
his
still
money is
safe
still
with
safe with
Bitcoin, because
Bitcoin, because
his long-term
there's long term
investments,
investments.
Bitcoin and
Bitcoin
Ethereum
and
are like,
Ethereum are like,
for me,
basically,
I'm not
I'm
looking
not
to
looking
get
to get,
life-changing
life
wealth
changing
from
wealth from
BTC and
BTC and
Ethereum at
Ethereum
all.
at all.
It's more or
It's
less
more or
like
less like
pension for me,
pension
like
for me,
I'm
like I'm
saving for
saving for
retirement
retirement
with BTC
with
and
BTC and
Ethereum. So
Ethereum. So
um
um
my
my
profits,
profits,
I get
I
from the
get from the
market,
market.
I basically
I
just
basically
put it
just
in
put it in
Bitcoin,
Bitcoin,
Ethereum,
Ethereum,
because
because
long
long
term
term
profits.
profits.
Like I
Like
said,
I said,
not a
not a
financial
financial
advice. This is
advice. This is
just
just
for
for
educational
educational
purpose. But
purpose. But
personally, that's what
personally,
I
that's
do.
what
I
I
don't
do.
see
I don't see
BTC as
BTC as a
life
life
changing
changing
opportunity for me.
opportunity for me.
I'm really
I'm really
particularly not a
particularly
fan
not
of
a fan of
Bitcoin, but
Bitcoin, but
when it comes
when
to
it comes to
investing,
investing,
BTC is like
BTC is like
more
more or
or
less
less like
like my
my savings for the
saving for the
future.
future,
Maybe for
maybe for
retirement. Okay, I
retirement.
can
Okay, I
come,
can
because
come, because
I know that
I
in
know
the
that in
long
the
run,
long
if
run, if
BTC goes
BTC
down,
goes
I
down,
really
I
need a
really need
little.
a little.
If it
If
goes
it
up,
goes
I
up,
still
I
really need
still
a
really need a
little.
little.
So it's
So
more or
it's
less
more or
like
less like,
just the
just
safe.
the
So
safe.
you need
So
to
you need to
secure your
secure
wealth.
your wealth.
Basically,
Basically,
it's not about it's
it's
not
not
only
only
about getting
about
the
getting the
bag. You need
bag.
to
You need to
secure it.
secure it.
You need to
You need
keep
to
it
keep it
safe.
safe.
You can
You
get
can get
rich, yes,
rich,
fine.
yes, fine.
But can
But
you maintain? Can you
can you can you
the
maintain the
wealth? Can you
wealth? Can you
maintain
maintain
the
the
profit you've
profits you've
gained?
gained
Basically.
basically?
So with
So with
this
this
diversifying of your
diversifying of your
portfolio
portfolio
into like
into like
this
this
layers of
layers of
security, I call it
security, I call
layers
it
of
layers of
security because
security, because you
you definitely
definitely
can't
can't
lose
lose
all
all
your money
your money,
because
because
right now,
right now,
let's say you
let's say
have
you have
$500 in
$500 in
BTC and you have
BTC, and you
like
have like
remaining five
remaining
hundred
five
naira,
hundred
five
naira,
hundred dollars
$500 rather,
in
in
say
say
altcoins
altcoins
basically.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
If
BTC at
BTC
this
at this
point
point
drops to
drops to
your money
your
in
money
BTC
in
drops
BTC
about
drops
two
about
fifty,
250,
and you can
and
be
you
rest
can be rest
assured that
assured that
the remaining
the
five
remaining
hundred in your
500 in your
altcoins have
altcoins
gone to
have
like
gone to like 50
fifty
$50
basically.
basically.
So
So
imagine it
imagine
goes
it
down
goes
more
down more
to like
to like
zero.
zero. I
Like
mean,
your
like your
BTC goes
BTC
down to
goes down
like
to like
50.
50.
So that
So
means
that
all
means
your
all your
altcoins,
altcoins,
nothing.
nothing.
Now
Now
that's
that's
just in
just in
context.
context.
At least you
At
still
least
have
you still have
$50,
$50,
abi.
Abby.
But
But
imagine
imagine
Peter,
Peter,
who's
who's
no
no
safety,
safety,
no
no
high cap
iCap
coins.
coins. The moment
BTC
BTC
just
just
have
drops half
film,
film,
everything has
everything
gone.
has gone.
So who
So who
stayed
stayed
longer
longer
between John
between
and
John and
Peter?
Peter?
Obviously John,
Obviously John,
because
because
all his
all
money
his
didn't
money
go
didn't
into
go into
altcoins,
altcoins,
the
that
low cap
low
coin.
cap coins.
So
And so
John stayed
John stayed
longer, and
longer,
before
and
you
before
know,
you
you
know,
could have
you could
gotten
have
to that
gotten to that
point
point
where
where
then
then
BTC
BTC
drops
drops
to that
to that
50 where the
50 where the
altcoins go to
altcoins go to
zero.
zero.
John would
John
have,
would have,
gotten into
gotten into
stables or
stables
have done
or have done
something to,
something to,
you get.
you get.
So now you
So
can
now you can
see
see
how
how
everything is
everything is
falling into
falling into
place now.
place now.
It gives
It
you
gives you
this
this
security and
security
also
and
gives
also
you
gives you
time.
time.
But for
But for
Peter, whose
Peter,
money
whose
is
money is
into
into
altcoins,
altcoins,
just one
just one
single
single
candlestick that
candlestick that
dumps
dumps
all his
all his
bags gone.
bags gone.
No time
No time
join
join
to go
to
into
go into
stable
stable
coins. No
coins.
time
No time
to
to
reevaluate
reevaluate
his
his
investment.
investment.
Just
Just
once,
once,
maybe like two
two
candlesticks,
candlesticks,
basically just
basically just
dumping,
dumping,
and
and
that's it.
that's it.
That's his
That's
money
his
is
money
gone.
is
So
gone. So this is
these are the
these are the
things we talk
things we
about
talk
when we talk
about when we
about
talk
risk
about risk
assessment and
assessment and
managing your
managing your
portfolio.
portfolio.
So now, if
So
I
now, if I
ask
ask
so many
so
of
many
you
of you
now,
now,
let me tell
let
you
me
your
tell you your
story, guys.
story, guys, your story.
So
So
I'm like,
I'm like,
okay,
okay,
I
I
was at
was
an
at an
event one
event
day,
one
and
day, and
these
then
guys
these
were
guys
talking
are
about
talking about
crypto.
crypto.
I didn't
I
tell
didn't
them I
tell them
was
I
into
was into
crypto, so I was
crypto. So
just
I was
like
just like
listening,
listening, probably to
if I was going
if
to
I was
get
going to get
anything,
anything,
useful,
useful,
you know.
you know.
So and
So and these
these guys were
guys
going
were
on
going
and
on and
on.
on.
I'm into
I'm into
this. I was
this.
like,
I was
oh,
like,
please
oh,
guys,
please, guy, can you like
show
show
me
me
the
the
project you're
projects you
on,
are on,
basically.
basically?
And then this
And then
guy
this guy
opens his
opens his
wallet,
wallet,
and
and I saw like
his wallet
his
was
wallet was
practically
practically
CoinGecko.
CoinGecko.
This is
This is
CoinGecko right
CoinGecko
now.
right now. This is
That was
that
how his
was how
wallet
his
was
wallet was
basically, like
basically like
lots of
lots of
projects.
projects.
I'm like,
I'm
dude,
like, dude,
you have
you have
all these
all these
coins.
coins.
I
I
was
was
like,
like,
okay,
okay,
how
how
do
do
you
you
monitor this
monitor these
project?
projects?
I mean,
I mean,
yeah, it's good
yeah,
to
it's
have a
good to
lot
have a
of
lot
coins,
of
but
coins, but
how do you
how do you
monitor
monitor
these
these
projects? Like,
projects? Like,
and then it
and
goes
then it
like,
goes like,
oh,
oh,
this
this
is
is
always.
always.
So
So you mean you want
tell
to
me you
tell
can
me you can
monitor
monitor
about 20
about
of these
20 of these
projects?
projects? I mean,
That's
that's
crazy. So
crazy. So
I'm sure
I'm
it's the
sure
same
it's the
thing
same
for
thing for
some of us
some of
here.
us here.
I'm going to
I'm
check
going
your
to check your
wallets
wallets
now. I'm going
now.
to
I'm
see
going
like
to
a
see like a
thousand of
thousand of
probably
probably
not
let me
not a
say not a
thousand, but like
thousand, but like
hundreds of
hundreds of
coins.
coins.
And
And
if you're going to
if you're
check,
going to check,
most of those
most of
coins
those coins are
low cap
low cap
coins
coins
basically.
basically.
So
So
that's like
that's like
you
you
guys
guys
should
need
like
to like
settle
settle
down and
down and
break down.
break down.
So
So
I
I
gave
gave
you a
you
way
a way
to
to
diversify your
diversify your
portfolio. Like
portfolio.
I said,
Like I
it's not
said, it's
really
not really
financial advice.
financial
Do your
advice.
own
Do your own
research.
research.
But this is
But
how
this
I
is how
break
I
down
break
my
down
own
my own
wallets,
wallets,
basically,
basically.
my
My
portfolio.
portfolio.
Okay, and
Okay,
notice I
and
didn't
notice I
mention
didn't
stable
mention
coins.
stable
This
coins. So
is
this
in a
is
in a
in a
bullish
bullish
market,
market,
basically. This
basically. This
setup is in a
setup is in
bullish
a
market.
bullish market.
So if
So
what
if
I mean
what
in
I mean
bullish
in
market
bullish
is when
market is when the markets
most of the
most of the
projects are
projects
going
are
up,
going up,
everyone
everyone is buying.
you
You
can
can
see
see
the buy
the buy momentum in the
momentum in the
market. It's
market. It's
obvious. When
obvious when
the
the
market is
market is
bullish,
bullish,
it's
it's
going
going
up.
up.
So when the
So when
market
the
is
market
going
is
down,
going
like
down, like
now, we're
now
in a
we're in the
bearish
bearish
market,
market,
bearish kind of
momentum.
momentum.
Because
Because
everything is
everything is
basically,
basically,
if
if
you're
you're
looking
looking
at
at
hourly
hourly
charts,
charts, the
weekly charts,
weekly
monthly
chart, monthly
charts,
charts,
they're going
they're
down.
going down.
So let me
So
quickly
let me
check
quickly
the
check the
charts. I
charts. I feel
some
like some
things are
things
there
are
that
there
I'm
like
not
I'm
seeing
not
yet.
seeing yet.
Sorry,
Sorry,
give me
give me
minutes.
minutes.
Okay,
Okay,
someone is
someone is
saying,
saying,
oh, there are a
oh,
lot
there are a
of.
lot of.
Okay,
Okay,
I will
I
come
will
back to
come back to
this.
this. I'll
I will
I'll
come
come
back
back to this.
to this
To these
questions.
questions.
Okay,
Okay,
so like
so
I
like
said,
I said,
managing your
managing your
portfolio
portfolio for me
this
personally,
is
this is
how
how
I
I
I
I
diversify my
diversify my
portfolio
portfolio
in a
in a
bullish
bullish
market. And
market.
when the
And when the
market is
market is
bearish,
bearish,
I take
I
some
take
of
some
my
of my
I
I take
take
70%
70% of my
of my
capital
capital
in
in
total
total
into
into
stable
stable
coins.
coins.
Okay, so
Okay,
that
so
is
that is
how
how
you
you
manage your
manage
risk
your
and while
risk and
managing your
while managing
portfolio.
your
It's not
portfolio. It's not
compulsory
compulsory
you
you
buying
buying
all the
all the
coins.
coins.
Some of
Some
you
of you
or some
or
of
some
us
of us
basically
basically
$50
50
$50
$50, you'll be sharing it into these coins, and you're expecting generational wealth. Sorry for you, because you're on a long thing, basically. Okay, so answering the questions on the chat, someone said low cap gems. I should explain. Like I said, low cap, from the name, what does it mean? Low cap means low market cap, basically. So when I say low market cap, like I said, it depends on you personally. For me, a low market cap starts from $10, 10 million dollars. So starting from this point, this is still $10 billion. Starting from this point here,
and this is a stable coin. So I'll start from here. For me personally, is a low cap coin. From down here to fine, these projects are really really good. They are, yeah, fine, but to me they are still low cap coins because this is like 7 million, this 7 or $7 billion, and this is like, we have several billionaires in the world. So if a billionaire decides to, let's say someone like Bill Gates, who is worth like times five of this market cap, if he decides to take a fraction of his net worth and pump it to this project, yes, it will send this project flying. Of course, it will send this project flying. But the moment, and when you see this kind of flying, of course, people will want to jump in on this project, and then a lot of people will come in here. And then if he decides to take his $10 billion out of this market cap, this will go down. And those who have bought from this point, or those who have been in the project who have bought more, all their money goes with the guy. So these are the kind of things you need to consider. So what I'm saying in essence is that in low cap gems, it is high risk because anybody, a single person can determine the price action basically, or a single or more. Some of these billionaires, they could be in cliques, and then like, oh, this project makes sense. They come together and they're like, oh, let's hype this project. Let's hype this project, and then they put in money, and all of you, we all see it. I'm like, oh, this asset is doing well, it's doing well. We all jump on it, and then these billionaires are, oh, they made their money because they long it, and then before you know, they just dump on us, and boom, we all have lost money. So that is why low cap gems are, uh high risk, because you really don't know what is going on behind the scenes. Okay, so it does not mean that all low cap gems have this. Some of them have should I say security. They have measures to prevent a single entity from doing that kind of stuff, buying a lot of it and then dumping immediately or something like that. So they have measures. Like I said, just do your research. So I believe I've answered that question. Okay. So can we please have the youth? Of course, I'm recording it. So the moment I'm done, I'm going to render the video and upload to the YouTube channel. So please, guys, as you're watching, just try to subscribe. Really not hard. Just subscribe. Okay. Why do all coins depend on BTC? Well, why BTC is more like the forefront of cryptocurrencies, basically. So this money flows. It's just like flows from high cap to low cap, basically. So most people, when they are coming to crypto space, when they come into crypto, when they hear cryptocurrency, the first thing they hear is BTC, basically. Like when you exchange on some exchanges now for naira, on Binance, if you are coming in with naira, the two currencies you will see first is what is BTC and USDT. So most people buy BTC when coming to the crypto space. When you look at the trade volume, you see that it's also high. Most people are trading BTC for other cryptocurrencies, or BTC to USDT. So basically, it's like the face of cryptocurrency. So, and obviously, more money goes into BTC because of its it's more or less like gold. I know gold is always so. These big institutions, these celebrities, they really don't. Most of them might be in low cap coins or mid cap coins, but basically more of their wealth or more of their investments are into Bitcoin. So basically, Bitcoin is like the forefront or the face of cryptocurrencies, basically. But me personally, I'm not a fan of Bitcoin. Okay, does not mean I don't buy Bitcoin or I don't deal with it, but I'm not a fan of Bitcoin, and I'm seeing Ethereum in a few years flipping this Bitcoin for the top spots. Well, that's for me personally. I've done my research. I see Ethereum flipping BTC, and BTC losing its market dominance. This is the reason why I hate BTC, because of its market dominance. I mean, there are really good projects that want to fly, but because this man here is he just wants to act on his own, basically. So give some of these mid cap projects just a portion of this market cap, and you see the prices of these projects go up, basically. Don't forget how I said how we calculate the price. Market cap divided by uh
circulating supply. So if this market cap increases, that is why you see when the market cap increases, the price also increases, because basically, increase in market cap also increase. But by the time you divide it by the circulating supply, it also increases basically. So this is why the BTC has market dominance basically. So you can check that. Yeah, you can see it. BTC dominance 40%, basically 40%. So that's the dominance of BTC in the cryptocurrency world, basically. The channel name, I'll drop it on in Telegram group. Okay, someone's asking, what about those coins on DeFi Llama? Okay, DeFi Llama is just okay. Like this CoinGecko shows all the cryptocurrencies in the world, basically. Yeah, but DeFi Llama shows you the assets within the DeFi space. So when I mean DeFi means coins are within decentralized finance. BTC is not in the decentralized finance. Stable coins, some of the stable coins are not in it, like USDT. I doubt if USDT, yeah, USDT just, yeah, but basically I don't, I'm not a fan of USDT also. I'm more like moving into UST, Terra USD, because it's decentralized more. USDT claims to be decentralized, but they have their own issues, they have their own history. But basically, decentralized finance, I mentioned it before, it's uh like Ethereum. Basically, they run their own smart contracts, gas fees, you can do lending and borrowing, staking, yield farming, those things, those what the bank does basically. That's what the decentralized finance do. So coins like that, so we have them. So all these coins here, when you look here through them, like I said, doing your research, like if I come here to DeFi Llama, you all know what DeFi Llama does. It shows you where the money is flowing out of, where the money is coming into. Like for instance, on this list here, it shows that this MakerDAO, even with the current market condition, there's an influx of capital, of market cap coming in. So I'm like, I'm going to be curious of what is going on with this space. So I now come to CoinGecko. Okay, I come to CoinGecko and then I search for MakerDAO. Okay, I search for MakerDAO. Let me search for MakerDAO. I think it's an, yeah. So this is it. I search for MakerDAO and then is a low cap coin, of course, and of course, you see, because of the market cap increase, you see the money as it has done a 0.7% change, basically. So these are the things that you use to confirm your research. So now, if I'm going to invest in this project, because it's a low cap project, I'm only going to go in with a small fraction of my capital. I won't say because, oh, it's increasing when the market is dipping, I will go in with all my capital. You assess your risk that, oh, what is the probability that this thing will hold, this pump will hold or to sustain, or it's going to give you a lot of enough money like to take profits. Basically, that things you consider. What do I want to achieve from this project? Okay, so I'm going into less than a fraction of my capital. How much do I want to achieve? How much can I lose from this investment? And how much am I going in with? Okay, so those are the things you need to do. So when a project is pumping, does not mean you particularly go and pack all your money and go into. That was a mistake many people make. That, oh, this project is coming, they pack all their capital and pump into that project, hoping to get generational wealth from it. And that's how they miss it. So yeah, that is how it is. Someone is also asking, what do you personally trade on at the moment? What do I trade on? Coin market, I'll come back to your question. Is David, coin market cap and coin gecko, and the same thing basically. Coin market cap, coin gecko, same thing. But I prefer coin gecko personally. So coin market cap is also good. They have more coins. Like if the coins you check, if I don't find a coin on coin gecko, you're likely to see it on coin market cap. They are faster in listing any coin than coin gecko. But I prefer coin gecko basically. So they're the same thing. Yeah, basically they're the same thing. So guys, that is how um to manage risk and manage portfolio. So if you've gotten something valuable from this meeting, I want you to type value in the chat. Let me be sure that you guys got a lot of value from this. Yeah. From there's an update too. So if I don't see enough values in the chat, I won't drop the update.
I won't drop the
All
update.
right.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So I want to
So I
teach you
want to teach
guys.
you guys.
I want to show
I want
you
to show
guys
you guys
something
something, please,
quickly.
quickly.
Many people
Many
have been
people have been
asking me,
asking me,
oh,
oh,
how do
how
I?
do
I
I?
have
I have
small. I don't
small.
have
I don't
a
have
lot of
a
money
lot
to
of money to
invest. My
invest. My
capital is not
capital is
big.
not big.
Um,
Um,
this and that. So
this
many
and
people
that. So
are
many people are
worried
worried
about
about
how they
how
can
they can
manage their
manage their
capital,
capital,
or
or
invest in
invest in
projects with a little
projects with a little
capital.
capital.
And then
And then
that is
that is
where
where
they
they
make
make
the
the
mistake
mistake
of,
of
beginning to
beginning to
share
share
their
their
money,
money
ten
$10
dollars into
into small coins that do not even make
at
sense
all,
at all,
hoping that
hoping that
each of those
each of
coins will
those coins will
10x.
10x.
So there is
So there
something
is
you can
something you
do,
can
right?
do,
While I
right?
was
While I was
researching, like I
researching,
was
like I
just
was
flipping
just
through
flipping through the
I came
I
across
came
something
across
very
something very
interesting.
interesting.
I don't know
And
if you
I don't
guys
know
have
if you
heard
guys
of
have
it.
heard of
Those who
it.
have been
Those
in
who
the
have been in the
space for a
space
while.
for a while.
I'm in crypto
I'm in
space,
crypto
but I
space,
came
but I
across
came across
something.
something.
This.
This.
Hope you can see
Hope
my
you can see
screen.
my screen.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me quickly
Let me
open
quickly
it.
open it.
All right.
All right.
So this I
So
came
this I
across
came
this
across this
recently.
recently.
No.
And
Yes, you're
yes,
wondering
you're
DeFi
wondering
Pulse
DeFi
Index.
Pulse
What coin is
Index.
it?
What
What
coin
this
is
is
it?
that?
What this
So
is that?
what this is
So what this
basically
is basically
how will I put it now?
how will I put it now?
It takes
it takes
it takes
it
you know what?
takes
Let me just
you know
open
what?
it
Let me just open
so that
it
you guys can
so that you
just see
guys
it.
can
So
just
I
see
will
it.
drop
I will
the
drop
link to this
the
site
link to this
basically.
site basically.
So for those of
So
us
so for those of us
trading, oh it's
trading, oh
breaking.
it's breaking.
My audio is
My
breaking.
audio is breaking.
Is it clear now?
Is
Is
it
it
clear
smooth
now?
now?
Is it smooth now?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, it's clear, it's
Okay,
clear. I think
it's
it's
clear. I think
network.
it's
Okay.
network. Okay.
So for
So
many
for
people don't
many
do
people
not know
do
this
not know
site
this site
basically because
basically because you
probably
might
have come
probably
across
have come
it in
across it in
on
on
CoinGecko, and then
CoinGecko,
you're like,
and
oh,
then
which
you're
coin is
like, oh,
this one
which coin is
again?
this one again?
This is like
This is like
an index. I
an
don't know
index. I don't
those
know
of us who trade
those of us who trade
forex,
forex,
excuse me,
excuse
stocks
me,
and all of
stocks
those
and all
things.
of those
We
things.
have
We have
Nasdaq. It takes
Nasdaq. It takes
the best
the best
performing
performing
stocks,
stocks,
into like I don't
into
know how
like I
to
don't know how
explain
to
it basically,
explain it
but that is
basically,
how
but
it is.
that's
Like
how it is.
it's
Like
taking the
it's
best
taking the
performing
best
assets
performing
in the
assets in
market
the
and
market and
taking it together
taking it
as
together
one.
as one.
So that is the
So that
same
is the
way
same
it is
way
with
it is with
DeFi. So
DeFi.
this
So
DeFi
this
Pulse
DeFi
Index
Plus
is
Index
basically
basically,
like a REIT
like a
here,
REIT here,
is a
is a
capitalization
capitalization
weighted index
weighted
that
index
tracks
that tracks
the
the
performance of
performance of
decentralized
decentralized
financial
financial
assets
assets
across the
across the
market.
market.
So if you're
So if
worried
you're
that,
worried
oh,
that,
this
oh,
coin
this
is
coin
doing
is
bad,
doing bad,
like let's say
like
you're
let's say
on
you're on
CoinGecko now,
CoinGecko
and then
now,
you
and
see
then you
like
see like
six coins
six
doing
coins
really
doing
good,
really
and you're
good,
like
and you're
worried
like worried
that, oh,
that, oh,
what coin can
what
I
coin
buy
can
out
I
of
buy
all
out
these
of all
things like
these
that?
things like
Instead
that?
of
Instead of
sharing your money
sharing
through
your
10
money to ten
shillings and
shillings and
dividing your
dividing
money,
your
and you
money,
probably
and
not
you
get any
probably not get
profit.
any profit.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I
recorded.
can see
I can see
it's
your question.
recorded.
It's recorded.
You can just
You can
always
just
come to,
always
where is
come
it?
to, where is
Yeah,
it? Yeah,
to DeFi. And
to
what does it
DeFi,
do?
and what
It
does it do?
lists
It
the best
lists the
performing
best performing
tokens
tokens
in the DeFi space.
in the
So right
DeFi
now,
space. So right now,
if you check these coins,
if
they
you
are the
check these
ones doing
coins, they are
best
the
in
ones
this
doing
market
best in
currently.
this market
So instead
currently.
of you,
So instead of
going there
you
to man, you see all
going
these
there to
projects
man, you see all these projects
individually and start
individually
dividing
and
your
start
capital
dividing
into
your
small,
capital
small.
into small, small.
Okay, see Maker
Like, okay,
DAO
see
now. We
Maker
checked
DAO
Maker
now. We
DAO and
checked
we saw
Maker
that it
DAO
was
and we
even
saw that it
performing
was
well
even
in
performing
this
well
bearish
in this
market, and you
bearish
see it's
market, and you
listed here.
see it's listed here.
Tomorrow you might come and
Tomorrow we
not
might
sit
come and
here.
not sit
So
here.
what these
So what
people
these
do here
people
is
do here is
basically they
basically
take the
they
best
take the best
performing
performing
coins,
coins,
in the DeFi
in the
world.
DeFi
This is
world.
DeFi
This is
Pulse
DeFi
Index.
Pulse
It
Index.
takes the
It
best
takes
performing
the best
coins
performing
assets,
coins
and
assets,
then
and then
take it as
take
one,
it as one,
synthesize
it
it as one
synthesize it as
coin.
one coin.
So it's
So it's
essentially as these
essentially,
coins
as
are
these
moving
coins are
up,
moving up,
your money
your
here,
money here,
your money is
your money
increasing
is
too.
increasing too.
All together,
All together, it calculates.
there's a formula for it,
There's a formula for it.
there's
There's
an
an
expression for it.
expression
But
for it.
basically,
But
because
basically,
all these are
because
best
all these are
performing, so
best performing, so
even if the whole
even if the
market is
whole market is
bearish,
bearish,
everything is dipping,
everything is
this
dipping,
coin
this
takes the
coin
best
takes the best
performing
performing
assets,
assets,
and
and
kind of synthesize
kind
it
of
into one
synthesize into one
index. So
index.
when you're buying,
So when
you're not
you're
really
buying, you're not
buying,
really buying.
a lot of, you're
A
buying
lot
the
of
good
you're buying the
projects
good
basically.
projects
So
basically. So
the moment
the
one is
moment
doing
one is
bad,
doing bad, they take it off and put the best, performing assets, basically. So to me, I see it as a very good way. If you do not have a solid capital, you're like, oh, how can I, try to basically. So this is another way. Basically, this is another way of investing. And also it's the same thing for metaverse. I'm sure we've been hearing the metaverse. Uh, yeah, the question
Yeah, the
is Blue
question
Boy is
is Blue
asking
Boy
is
is asking
basically it
is
never
basically
goes
it
down.
never
No,
goes
it
down.
goes
No, it
down,
goes down.
of course, in a
Of
very
course, in a
very
very very
huge market
huge
dip like
market
the one
dip
we are
like the
having
one we are
now.
having now.
It's of course,
It's
you
of
know, not
course,
all
not all
everything. The whole
everything,
market
the
will
whole
go down
market will go
basically,
down
but
basically, but it's to
reduce.
reduce,
You know,
you
instead
know,
of your
instead of
instead
your
of
if
your
instead of your of
one coin,
one
if
coin,
one coin
if
is
one coin
going
is
like
going like
50%
fifty
down,
percent
I
down,
mean,
I mean
it's not going to be
it's not
listed
going to
here.
be listed yet.
So it's going to
So
look
it's going
at
to look at, it's going to look out for the
best perform
best
even in a
perform,
bear, even though it's
even
going
though
all
it's
of these
going, all
projects
of these
are
projects
maybe
are
like,
maybe
but
like,
to make sure
but
that
to make
probably
sure that
their
probably
dip
their
is
their
percentage
percentage
probably
decrease,
like less
probably
than
like
two
less than
percent,
one
less than two
percent, less than
percent. So
2%. So
essentially,
essentially,
no
no
matter
matter
how
how
large
large
the
the
market
market
dip
dip
is,
is, you are
you are
still
still
on
on
a
a safe
safe
side
side
because
because you are still
invested in
invested in
the
the best performing
at that
project
time
at that time
basically. So
basically. So
it's more or
it's
less
more or
like
less like
one of the
one
many
of the
ways you
many
can
ways you
stay
can
safe
stay safe
in a
in
market
a
like
market like
the one we are
having
having recently.
recently.
You
You
guys
guys
should
should
forget
forget
about
about
this
this
weekend
weekend
pump.
pump.
By
By
Monday, our
Monday,
eyes will
our
clear
eyes will
again.
clear
So
again. So
basically,
basically,
so
so
yeah, how
yeah,
can you
how
get
can you
it?
get
Well,
it?
I'll drop
Well,
the
I'll
site.
drop the
It's
site. It's
indexcoop.com. I'll
indexcoop.com.
drop it on
I'll
the
drop it on the web on the
Telegram
Telegram
platform
platform,
basically.
basically.
So yeah, you
So
can
yeah,
buy
you can
from
buy
here, you
from
can
here, you
sell
can
it.
sell
So
it. So
basically, so
basically,
you can
so
see
you can
with
see
the
with the
currency
currency
basically change
basically change
just zero point
just zero
seven
point
three
seven
percent,
three percent,
which is not bad.
which is not bad.
That's like less
That's
than
like
one
less than
percent
one
off. So if
percent
I'm
off. So if I'm
putting in a
putting
thousand
in a
dollars
thousand
into the
dollars
five
into
pulse
the five
index
plus index
for the best
for the
project in
best project
DeFi,
in DeFi,
and
and
in
in
change
change is
is less
just
than one
less than
percent,
one
even with the
percent, even
current
with the
market
current market
situation. I mean,
situation. I mean,
that's fair
that's
enough.
fair enough.
Better than
Better
coming
than
into
coming
this
into
project
this project
individually
individually
and losing
and
five
losing
to
five
six
to
percent,
six
seven.
percent,
By the time
seven. By the time I'm
invested in all
invested
these
in all these
projects,
projects,
basically,
basically,
and I'm losing
and I'm
10
losing
percent
ten
of
percent
each,
of
I've
each, I've
practically lost
practically lost
all
almost
my
all my
capital,
capital,
or
or
almost half,
almost half,
compared to when
compared
you're
to
buying
when
the
you're buying the
index and
index and
it's picking
it's
out the
picking
best
out the
performing
best performing
projects,
projects,
and
and
kind of like putting it as in
putting it
form of
in form of
index,
index,
making it an
making it an
index, and then
index, and
you
then
get this
you
kind
get
of
this kind of
low. So
low.
it's kind
So
of
it's
like
kind
a
of
low
like a
risk.
low risk,
Also,
also
reducing your
reducing
risk
your risk
in
in
investing in
investing
mid
in
cap
mid cap
coins,
coins,
especially
especially
DeFi.
DeFi.
So there
So
is
there
also
is
the
also
option
the
of
option of
buying
buying
the
the
metaverse place.
metaverse place.
Like I said,
Like I said,
you know,
you
you
know,
are worried
you are
about
worried about,
metaverse is coming.
metaverse is
I'm
coming.
sure
I'm sure
I hope
you
you
guys.
guys
I
are
hope you
also
guys are also
invested
invested
in
in
metaverse because
metaverse,
metaverse
because
is going
metaverse is
to
going to
go big
go big
basically.
basically.
So when I
So
started
when I
out
started out
too,
to
when I heard
when
of
I
the
heard of the
metaverse, I knew
metaverse,
that,
I knew that, oh,
there are going to
there
be
are
a
going
lot
to
of
be a lot of
assets or
or
tokens
tokens that
that will
that will come up, and
that will
that will
go
go
big
big
because of
basically because of
the
the
emergence of the
emergence of the
metaverse.
metaverse.
So basically, these are
So
the
basically, these are
coins
the
that
coins that that
associated with
associated with
the
the
metaverse.
metaverse.
Well, as
Well,
a
as a
newbie,
newbie,
I'm worried
I'm
that,
worried that,
which one
oh,
should I
which one
buy,
should
which
I
one will
buy, which one
boom.
will
I
boom.
can just
I
come
can
here
just
to
come here
buy
to buy,
the whole
the whole
metaverse
metaverse index
basically.
basically.
I can
I
just
can
buy it
just
here
buy it
and it
here, and
chooses
it
the
chooses the
best
best
place
metaverse
for
place
me
for me,
instead
instead
of
of
just
just
spreading my
spreading
money
my money
across
across
all
all
these
these
and open.
and open.
Takes
Basically, it
all
takes
together.
all of them
So
together. So the
all
moment all
these are
these
going
are
up,
going up,
my money
my
too is
money
going
too is
up.
going
If
up.
one is
If
going
one is
down but
going
the
down,
rest of
but the
them are
rest of
going
them
up,
are going
my
up,
money is
my
still
money is
going
still
up.
going up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
basically.
So instead
So
of
instead
putting
of
my money
putting
in
my
one
money
place
in
and
one
it
place
goes
and it
down,
goes
my money
down, my
goes down.
money goes
If
down.
all
If
these are
all
going
these
up
are
and
going up and
variable decides
variable
to go
decides
down
to
by
go
probably
down by
like
probably like
2%,
2%,
everything
everything
still
still
goes
goes
up.
up.
The whole
The
index
whole
goes up.
index
It's
goes
like
up. It's like
taking
taking
all
all
together. So
together.
you know how
So
it
you know how
works
it works
basically.
basically.
So that
So
is
that is
uh
uh
I think
I think let me see. I
this
think
is on the
this is on
Ethereum
the
network.
Ethereum
Let me
network.
see.
Let me see.
Uh
Uh
yeah,
yeah,
you can get it
you
here.
can get it
Connect your
here.
wallet.
Connect your
I
wallet.
think they have
I
okay.
think
You
they
can
have,
buy it on
okay,
the
you can buy it
Polygon
on the
network, which
Polygon
is good.
network, which is good.
So if you
So
guys are
if you
buying
guys are
it,
buying it,
I'll send it
I'll send it
to you.
to
Okay, you. Okay, let me just show you on this site. So basically, when you click index.scoop, let me type it in the chat. So that's um index.com. So you connect your wallets, your MetaMask. If you are using a laptop just like mine, you can connect your MetaMask to it. Basically, if you are in the US, use your Coinbase Meta wallet or any of this, or your Trust wallets, or you have a Ledger, basically. So you connect any of your wallets to it. I don't have the Polygon network added to my MetaMask. I doubt if it will add. Let me just quickly let me see if it's going to work. Okay. because initially when I checked it like a month ago, they didn't have the Polygon network added. So, what's this one? Just a moment, please. Just a moment. So, the index group is the site. Click on it. You see by okay, connect. It is connected. Okay, okay. I don't have the MetaMask. I don't have Polygon network on my MetaMask. So probably in our subsequent classes, I'll teach us how to add the networks on MetaMask. Or just do a video and send. But basically, when you come to indexgroup.com and you are interested in any of these indexes or indices rather, you can click buy and it takes you to the app. You click on buy, it takes you to the app here where you can exchange. You can also check out the other utilities, leverage products, you know, index token. Look out. This is they have their own token too. But I won't tell you to buy it. This is what you're after. DeFi Plus, Metaverse in your index. And then of course connect your wallet. How much are you buying? And then you buy basically. So that is how you if you are looking to diversify your portfolio without spreading your money that's wide. These are the things you need to look out for. So my big updates basically, what's my big updates? I have a lot of updates basically, but I have to research and be sure before I shoot anything to you guys. Well, basically, okay, okay. This was one. Let me just show you one of them. This is DeFi Kingdoms basically. So it's a protocol. Should I say it's a site you can farm your stable coins. You already staked on, which is fine. It is fine. I'm just showing you the different ways basically you can maximize, you can take profits, you can earn rewards basically. So this is just one site. I will drop the link. You do your research basically, where you can farm stable coins also and get higher reward, even that higher than that of Anchor protocol, like I mentioned in the first class. So like for this you can UST is a stable coin against the native coin or native crypto asset. For this site you can farm that. You can also farm for USDC. USDC is a stable coin. So basically you can farm these coins. Basically you're not doing anything, you're getting rewards. So I will drop the site, you do your research, check out any questions about it, and just send to me in my DM basically. So guys, type a one in the chat if you've enjoyed this meeting and gotten a lot of information or value basically from this meeting. So type a one in the chat if you really dig. Okay. We're not plenty today. We're just 27. Anyways, I'll share the recordings. Maybe when I begin to share the recording, make it private. Maybe we'll have more people in the classes. Any questions? Okay, like I someone is asking me to kindly go over the, like I just mentioned this site where you can stake you can farm. This is like you can basically shows like a farm. So you can farm your stable coins. Basically, you can farm your stable coins. I'll drop the site again on the Telegram channel. You can go check it out, do your research, basically. So you can come here to farm your stable coins. So instead of just keeping and holding your stable coin, you can just come here and then farm. Basically, just farm. So this is a stable coin USD, that is from Terra. USDC coming, it's hanging like that. Okay, so USDC, you can farm those two, and instead of you just holding your stable coins, you can just farm it here. It's more or less keeping it here. Okay, farming is a process, or should I say an action in the DeFi space, decentralized finance. Like you're staking. So when you're staking, you're earning rewards. Farming is like providing liquidity. Like, oh, I have a project that I am running. I need money to run this project. Okay, I have the money. What extra cash will not? I wouldn't mind if I could get extra cash from it. Don't worry. If you're giving me extra cash, I will pay you reward, and your extra cash will still be with me. It's more or less you're borrowing me money, and I'm still going to be giving you reward, but your money is still with me. So that's how it is. So farming is like providing money or liquidity for any protocol, or get that kind of stuff, or any exchange, basically, for them to to use to borrow other people, or to them for trading, meaning that you can always get your money anytime when you want to collect your money back. But while you are providing liquidity, they are giving you rewards for that gesture, that you're providing liquidity, basically. So like for this farm now, and this is a Jewel UST farm, meaning that I have provided liquidity for these two pairs, and they are giving me rewards for those pairs, for that liquidity I provided. So I'm getting, and it's per block, and the block could be like seconds or minutes, basically. So because my money is, I've provided liquidity already, I'm earning rewards. This is farming, basically, DeFi. So Oluwa and Idowu, basically, that is. I hope I answered your question correctly. You can also check it out. But that is how farming is. It's more or less like staking your money, providing liquidity for for a protocol or a project. Okay. My question is: do you think DeFi exchanges with their own token will pump? Like I said, it's I wouldn't guarantee it. My personal experiences with those projects, they've not been good. For instance, Trader Joe, at the emergence of Avalanche ecosystem, Trader Joe was really good, was getting a lot of traction, and then I thought about it that, what if I buy the coin of Trader Joe, like the token of Trader Joe's. Trader Joe is a decentralized exchange on the Avalanche network. I mean, the coin is performing like poorly, basically, now, and then so I'm not sure. I doubt if that's in the long run now, because I don't think people really dig into the I'm buying the token for this exchange now. BNB just got lucky, basically. He got lucky, basically. For PancakeSwap, they have their own. I think they have their own. PancakeSwap has their own token, Cake. I think so. Yeah. So basically, let's see. Let me see how Cake has been doing so far. Cake. Let's check it out. Okay, this is it. So, PancakeSwap is one of the most used exchange, especially for those shitcoins, and it's doing quite well. But I wouldn't guarantee it is a long-term investment. I wouldn't, basically. I wouldn't at all. So I hope I answered that question. Yeah, thanks. Cake. Yeah, thanks. Okay, sorry, Igwe, your network. Oh, sure, I'll add the class. That's why I'm trying to make it short, so that it won't take too much of your data when you are rewatching it on YouTube. So I guess we can round this class up. I mean, we've gotten a lot of value already. Alright. Permission to end the class. Are you waiting for more updates? Someone update on Terra drop. Okay. Basically, come in. Let me quickly open Terra drop. Update on Luna. I don't understand, you guys. I mean, we passed that now. Update on Luna staking. Oh, are you talking about how to stake Luna, or because I talked about that in the last meeting? Or let me get you, girl. Let me understand you. So, like I said, those airdrops I mentioned are yet to come. Like you can see, coming soon. Basically, some of these projects have launched. Basically, like Talish Protocol has launched, but not the DeFi part of it. Basically, same for Angel Protocol. Angel Protocol is for charities. They've launched their charity part, but they don't launch their their protocol also. Mars protocol not yet. For Orion, I think Orion got money as but they not started their airdrops. For Spa, these people are not going to start up till October. So spoil alert. These ones are not going to be audited until October. So these ones are till like December period. But the rest of this very soon. I mean, the first to third quarter. I mean, to like second quarter of this year, they should launch. So these are the. But you can't gain from this from this airdrops if you're not staking. So it's more or less like you're positioning yourself for this incoming airdrops. Basically, that's why you're staking, because they are going to reward stakers of Luna, like all these ones. But you already missed the Genesis airdrop. The Genesis airdrop means the first airdrop they always give when they launch, basically. So that's how it is. So you continue to get weekly airdrops for now, but for these ones you get the Genesis airdrops, and some of these airdrops could be as much as $2,000, $3,000. I mean, that's enough for some people to start their crypto journey properly. What's the minimum to stake? As I don't know, it depends on your pockets, but the minimum to stake is, I think someone has staked $10 basically. I don't know. And you're not worried about your how much so far you're staking, so you're not calculating by the amount of you're staking, but you can stake as little as $10 basically. So so that's the update on Terra drops or airdrops. That's if I've answered the question basically. Okay, so I think we're good, right? We're good. All right, so guys, for the sake of the recording, let me just end the meeting, and you guys can always meet me. Yes, everyone gets equal amount for airdrop. Yes, everyone gets that. Yeah. Everyone gets equal amount for airdrop. Yeah, that is it. That is the way they are sharing the token, the distribution. Everyone gets airdrop regardless of how much so far you are staking. Getting. For those who are staking, like for me now, if I'm staking Luna just to any random validator, I will get airdrop equal to everyone. If I'm now staking with this particular, for this Angel protocol now, if I'm staking Luna normally, I'll get airdrop. If I'm staking Luna with their validator, I will get extra. Okay, I'll get the normal airdrop, and I'll get airdrop particularly for staking with the validator. But if you're staking, it does not matter how much you're staking. So if I'm staking $100 with these people, and you're staking $200, we're getting the same airdrop. But we are both getting airdrops for staking with these people. I hope that clears everything, basically. Alright. So thank you guys for coming in. I'm going to make the recording available as soon as I can. And okay, so I don't know. Let me just show you guys. So I'm also working on creating my own NFTs, so you guys will watch out. And if you're also interested in learning how to create NFTs, to probably create a separate class for that. So you guys watch out for my NFTs too. All right, man. See you guys in our subsequent class. And guys, I may talk to my mentor also. So one of our subsequent classes is going to drop one or two things. He's always giving me alphas too. So definitely he's going to share some updates for you guys too. So in the middle of the week, we'll get to talk about that basically. So thanks guys for coming around. See you. Let's keep the conversation going in our DMs. Okay. Please guys, subscribe to the channel. also subscribe to the channel. Please try to subscribe to the channel as a little way of supporting me. So thank you guys. Have a good night rest. Yeah.